Now today we're going to make a grilled portobello sandwich, and God, this is one of my favorites. I would challenge you to be able to figure out whether this was meat or not. So you can serve this to about anybody. Picking portobellos, just don't get slimy ones. Make sure they're firm and fresh, and they're really nice to work with. Grilled portobello mushroom sandwich. These are portobello mushrooms. Now the trick with them is just to marinate them in a little Italian dressing, grill them pretty easy. Then you want to stuff them with a cream cheese mixture, and we're going to herb that a little bit. I've got some roasted garlic as well. Now, I want to show you about these. You pull this down off, there's a fan on the inside. And the difference between an amateur sandwich and a good one is whether you get the stuff on the fan and clear it out. We'll give you a little better shot at that one, a little focaccia bread to get us through today. And then I'm going to wrap these in foil. I don't have a panini grill today to work with, just regular grill. We're going to make this work for us anyhow, all right? Stick with us, we'll be ready. So now I was telling you about the fins earlier. You want to be careful of the outside of that, like I just broke that thing doing it. The fins just scrape off. It's real simple. And don't go crazy on it. What ends up happening is if you don't get rid of this, your sandwich ends up with that kind of almost a grayness to it. See what I'm talking about right there? Doesn't have to be perfect, but let's just get that part done, all right? So we've got that one. I'm going to get the other one here. Same deal, and I'm just doing this with an average spoon. There's nothing special to anything that I'm doing right now. And then next, we're going to have this is our cream cheese blend. I'm going to mix that up with a little bit of chopped basil and a little salt and pepper, okay? It's really pretty simple here. Put the basil. You just chip it like that. I'm going to pop it in here. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then we're really just going to smash this and mix it. Not really that complicated, just like that. Okay, so that's ready to go into our sandwich. Don't worry about being perfect on this thing, really pretty simple. This is our marinade. We're going to throw our portobello mushroom in here like this. We'll get our other one pulled in through this way. And really nice and simple, and onto the grill. Onto the grill we go. So you just want to make sure it gets on the inside and the out. Yeah, pretty simple movie, your portobello. So you just want to get them on here, dressing down. We're going to let them grill for just a minute. Really not that complicated. And this is going to take a couple of minutes. Now, if you're in a hurry, you can always microwave these things when they're done. You want to get the smell of the grill and the smell of the cooking olive oil and garlic, and that works out pretty well. Now, we flip these from one side to the other. We'll give it a minute here, and then we're going to get rolling on to the next item. Now this is roasted garlic. You can use regular garlic, it doesn't matter at all. Roasted garlic, I just love the flavor of it. When you squish this is going to come out. And it's got a much tamer flavor than regular garlic. And yes, I know it looks kind of gross. And so let's just chop this up a little bit. Really, you can smash it and make it into a paste. But we're just going to be, see, like that. Make it into a paste. A little easier. And then we're just putting this into our cream cheese mixture, and folding it in is the restaurant term, and that just means mixing it. And we're just mixing it as well as we can. And I'm going to put this onto my portobello sandwiches here in just a second. Alright, so when you put the cheese on, it really doesn't matter. We're going to wrap this in foil, and then we're going to grill it. So just get the cheese on there. It's going to melt. Don't worry about it. It really will. So now our grill part is almost done. I'm going to take these off here in just a second. We're going to throw them in our bread. We're going to throw them a little bit of olive oil and grill these things out. We're ready to go. So now, you can see the warm mushroom in the back over here. And it's actually bubbling on that. These things are done. I'm going to get them off the grill. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to cut our bread and we're going to throw our mushrooms on it. Okay, nice and simple. You get the same. This is an herb focaccia ground. So don't do anything difficult about this thing. We're just put the mushrooms on there. We're going to throw it on the top, and then we can either grill it total, or we can grill it in pieces. So this one, I'm going to do in total. Nice and simple. Fold everything in, like so. And then we're just going to throw it on the grill. Alright, so literally, just throw it on the grill. You don't need to make any grill marks on it or anything. And this thing will cook in a matter of maybe 1 minute per side, okay? So, give it a minute, I'll flip it. Alright, so now let's get this thing turned. See, it doesn't look like anything. It's just a hot sandwich in foil. Sandwich is done getting grilled. Really pretty simple now. I'm just going to cut out a plate this thing. My wife used to call these. Now you just get these things unwrapped, and I served it with a little tomato and cucumber salad. My wife and her brother used to make these things called iron sandwiches when she was little, and they made it about this way. She authentically believes that she created the panini. At least that's what she keeps telling people. But give this one a try. The bread makes the sandwich. This is a cheddar jalapeno bread from the bakery. So for these and more recipes, uptowngroceryco.com. Enjoy. Come back. It is a beautiful set.